Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I had a couple people hit me up asking to see Mama Jean with the CTP of competition, since she's one of the characters that we often use with a CTP of rage, simply for the fact that she does not have guaranteed critical rate in her kit. And she's one that we use in a lot of different areas. We use her in World Boss, GBR, Alliance Battle, you name it. So figured I'll put her on a couple stages and see how we do. We're just gonna kind of face tank and steamroll through a couple minutes of the fight and see what becomes of it. I've heard talks that she's actually better with it, but we'll see. I like to do my own extensive testing. So 1 minute, 41 bars. Let's see where we're at in 2 minutes. And then we'll probably call it there and right back. Okay. We could stop it here at 90 seconds, you know. 90 seconds is a good checkpoint. Alright, so last time we got down to 33 bars in 90 seconds. Let's go. Let's see how much damage we do with a mighty rage. Easy peasy. So we're at 48. Okay, looks like Proxima's trying to do a thing. Okay, I thought she was gonna... Okay, now she's doing it. I thought she was gonna try and line us up. Okay, so 1 minute 41. Okay, so we gotta do. Come on, fire that off. It doesn't look like it's making that big of a difference for Jean, or at least not in World Boss. Yeah, stop it right here. It looks like it's almost identical. Last time we got down here, we're at 33. This time we're at 34, so that might just be player error. Alright, next up, we got Color Obsidian, aka the Blackest of Dwarfs, and the Ebony of Mars. So same thing, stage 30. Let's see. We got a light here. I like to at least get one so that this guy doesn't enrage and go all crazy. And then we'll run it. Same thing, about 90 seconds. Let him get a light, you know. Let him feel special. Feel like somebody love him. After all, we are using Mama Jean. And we know he don't get no love from Thanos because his team up on us is literally, you disappoint me. Isn't that crazy? Like this shade. Alright. I'm not gonna try to get that one. Okay, good. Yeah, you know what? Did we stop it here? Alright, so last time we got him down to 343. at 30 bars. Let's go. We only picked up one light as well, so we'll make sure to snag the first light here. So everything is on track and kosher, and then from here we just go crazy. Get as many tier 3s and tier 4s off as possible. Oh, I got 2 lights. Oops. I wasn't even trying for that. We still have 17 bars to do and 30 seconds to do it in. I'm looking at the damage and I don't think we're gonna do 10 bars in the time that's remaining. Bro. So she might actually be worse with the rage. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, she is way worse with the rage. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so we can stop it right here. Last time we got to this point, we had done 8 bars more worth of damage. That's quite significant. Alright, so most people, myself included, I personally use Wanda. But I figured since we're testing, we might as well see how much Jean gets in ABL. One of the things that I don't like about Jean for ABL though is that she sometimes gets stuck in her 6th skill, and then also the erratic movement on the 3rd skill. Well, it could be beneficial sometimes because she could, you know, move in the path of the light and whatnot. We'll see how it goes though. It's been a minute since I used her. It'd be crazy if she outscores my Wanda though. And right there I got the light from just the movement on the 3rd, which I'm often not a fan of because sometimes it puts me like super far away from Surther and shit. Yeah. Okay, see what I'm talking about? That's what I don't like. That's that shit I don't like. For some reason, okay, so what I'm talking about? Super far away. Shit like that I just don't like. She's actually doing pretty solid, man. Looks like there's gonna be at least 12. At least 12. Possibly 13. We'll see. I'm not really doing nothing special. Been a minute since I used her in here though, so might be. Oh come on! See, I'm stuck in the skill. That's that shit I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like. But I'll do it for y'all, man. Y'all want to see how they do? I got a little time. I'll do it for you, man. Where's that light? There it is. Yeah, so we gonna get 12 at least, so that's not too bad. Not too shabby. But like, the erratic movement, I don't like that at all. Okay, we're gonna go swap to a Mighty Rage and see if we can beat 12.6. Definitely could be better than this though. Alright. Let's see how we do with the Mighty Rage. Now, I'm sure some of you guys have already noticed that I'm using Satana for Jean, but I'm also not using Satana as a leadership, so we could be getting 70% more fire damage to juice up Jean Grey's scores, And I'm also using Angela when I should be and could be using Morgan Le Fay. The reason for that is I was previously testing out Scarlet Witch, and Scarlet Witch does not have fire damage, so she wouldn't benefit from Satan's leadership, so I kept Satan off to the side. And then Angela was on there to juice up Scarlet Witch, even though Scarlet Witch is a universal, so she could have technically benefited from Morgan Le Fay. But the point is, I was testing out this team, and I just didn't bother to change it around. And since we did the competition run with this team, we'll just do this team again. Oh my god, bro, I hate the second skill. Like, it's decent damage, but I hate the movement and the fact that it constantly puts you in bumfuck nowhere, bro. Like in the boonies, targeting the ads that pop up, bro. Like, stay on Surtur, fam. Like, it's one of the reasons why I'm so happy I don't use Jean Grey anymore for this mode, and I'm only using, like, after I do this test and I find out which one is actually better, I'm never using her for ABL ever again, bro. Like, holy crap, bro. Like, I hate the second skill. Super shit. Hate it. But in hindsight, looking at this, considering we got 12.6 using this janky ass team that doesn't optimize Jean Grey's damage, that's actually really impressive now that you think about it, right? And it looks like Rage is gonna be lagging behind, that's for sure. Bro, sometimes I press the skills and they have range issues. So even though you think you're close to freaking Surtur, you're clearly not close enough. Oh my gosh. Look at this, look at this, look at this, I'm trapped it. I'm so annoyed. I'm actually so annoyed, bro. I definitely could have gotten 12 mil here. Still would be worse than the run we got previously. But a lot of it comes down to Surtur's movement and Jean Grey's annoying skills. But from looking at this and the world boss runs, I honestly think that the CTP of competition is actually better on Jean Grey than a CTP of Rage now. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments though. Like, I don't have a bunch of them, so for now I might just keep her with the Rage since I only use her for world boss on like some stage 30 clears, which are, I'm not really struggling. But if I was using her for ABL, I would definitely prioritize putting one of the competitions on her. But since I have Scarlet Witch tier 4, not a chance that's happening. Like, love Jean Grey, she's still really strong, but man, for ABL she's super annoying to play. Anyways, ladies and gents, leave me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you in the next one.